Hey everyone, it's Mags. Hope you're all doing well today. So today I wanted to film another installment of everyone's favorite, the Big Bust series. And in today's video, I wanted to focus on outfit ideas for big busted ladies for going out on a night on the town. So for example, a fancy party, clubbing, or a fancy event or something like that. So some outfit ideas for those types of occasions. And because, as you may or may not already know, I absolutely love my dresses. I think that dresses, especially for big busted ladies, are such a simple outfit to put together, because really you just need the one outfit, which is the dress, and some accessories, some cute shoes, and you're good to go. So I'm going to show you, I think it's about 6 different dresses that I think would be really nice and appropriate for a variety of fancier occasions. So anyway, I'll just get right into it and hope you enjoy the video. So for outfit number 1, I've selected if I can reach it, pretty simple LBD, little black dress. And again, I feel like, black dresses, they're good for so many situations. Because they're neutral color, you can really dress them up, add any kind of cute little accessory, really in any color, any kind of colored shoes. Like if you wanted, for example, with black shoes obviously would look awesome, or red shoes, or hot pink, or nude, or anything really would go with a black dress. So this is a completely solid black dress, and you'll see it a bit better in the try-on portion. But it's about just above the knee length. It has ruching all along the sides, down the middle, and on the back as well. And then this sort of beautiful lace detail on the back, which I think is really pretty. So you can actually see through the top back portion. And it has a really cute sort of sweetheart neckline, which I think is very flattering on her larger bust. And again, the solid black is very flattering for obviously not just large busted ladies, but for anyone. And I just find that, again, an LBD is such a great outfit idea for so many different types of fancier occasions. So this particular dress, I think you could wear to, a fancy dinner night out, a fancier like black tie party, for example, or clubbing even. I think it would go really in any situation. So this is a black dress that I really like. I think I purchased this several years ago from, I believe, Winners. So just as a side note. Anyway, that's my first outfit idea. And a second one that I think is a little more fancy, and perhaps, for really a black tie event, or something that requires you to be a little bit more conservative perhaps. So if you don't want to show a ton of cleavage, if you still want to look dressy, very put together, very fancy, but also, elegant, etc. I picked this dress. Now on the hanger doesn't really do it justice. I think you're going to see it a lot better in the try-on. And sorry, it's slightly unzipped just to hold onto the hanger here, but it's beautiful. It's again black on top with just a slight scoop neck here and a little bow detail, lace 3/4 length sleeves, and I think that's just such a cute little accent for the sleeves there. And then the actual skirt bodice portion, is a light blue with beautiful pink roses on it, and I just think it's such a stunning dress. This dress, I guess you could call it more of a it's not really bodycon, but it does skim your body. So it is a very I would say fancier dress. This goes to the knee. It has, you can see better in the try-on, but a kick pleat in the back. And again, I think this one is so cute for probably something where you have to, as I said, be a little bit more conservative, or maybe a little bit more modest. Yet you still want to look very elegant and sexy. I think this one would be great. This one is from one of my favorite sites I've talked about before, pinupgirlclothing.com, which is an awesome site for those of us girls that are curvier with larger busts. I think most of their dresses are super flattering for those types of body types. So again, this would be a really nice dress for a more formal, perhaps black tie event. And then a third option that I think would be awesome would be this is quite unique, I think. This is, sorry if I can get it off here. This one is a beautiful velvet material, beautiful hunter green, sort of dark green, with this beautiful sort of waterfall neckline here. It's again kind of, I guess, bodycon, I would say, with ruching along the sides, which you'll see better in the try-on. Again, 3/4 length sleeves. It's velvet, and I find velvet can be just so luxe. So again, automatically I think wearing a velvet dress elevates your outfit to a fancier level. So it can definitely look a lot more dressy just because of the fabric alone. And this beautiful like waterfall neckline is, again, not super, boobs in your face, so to speak. It's a little bit more conservative. So I think this one would be really nice for a night out, or maybe again a black tie event, or if you're going to a really kind of fancier party. But again, if you want to be a little bit more modest, I would say this is a nice one. Not only is the neckline a little bit more conservative, but the length, I think it goes just to the knee, and the color, I just think the Hunter like dark green velvet is so pretty. So this one also from Pinup Girl Clothing, and I got this a few seasons ago, and I just think this is a stunning one. And another one that I really like, now let me just get this back on the hanger. Sorry, everything's kind of fallen here. Now this is another black dress. This is definitely going to be more, I guess, out there. Not as conservative, that's for sure, as the previous black dress that I showed you. So this is, I guess, what you call a bandage dress. So it's very form-fitting. It has this really kind of deep V and this really cool like gold, I guess, bronze sort of button detail going down the whole front of it. And it's, like I said, quite tight, quite low cut. It has no sleeves, and it's just above the knee, very, very stretchy. I think this would be a really nice option if you do want to, show a little more skin, and maybe it's, for example, a clubbing night with the girls, or you're out in Vegas. So I think this would be a fantastic option. Very form-fitting. It conforms to obviously your chest, your butt, all your curves. And I believe I got this probably at like Winners again a few years ago. So again, black dress is going to be great for pretty much any occasion. So I just love black. It's one of my favorite neutrals to wear. I pretty much wear black all the time. So I think this would be an excellent option for, like I said, an event or a night out where you want to maybe get a little wild and look a little more, I don't know, ready for a night on the town, so to speak. So I really like this one. And then another option that I think is really cool, a little bit different, I think, a little bit maybe, again, kind of out there, I guess, is this super interesting, I think. It's like a cheetah print, but with red and purple flowers all over it with little thin straps. It's quite long. This one goes past my knees. I think it's definitely a midi length. And it has sort of a little bit of a drapey neckline here. Now this one is quite a va-va-va-voon dress, I would say. This one's fairly form-fitting, very sexy. I think because it has just the little spaghetti straps, it kind of makes it more, shows a little bit more skin, obviously, especially in the chest area. So I do really like this one. Again, the print I just think is so cool. It's this beautiful, like, interesting cheetah print. It's on like velvet again, so it's this more luxe fabric, which I think, elevates the dress and the look a little bit more as well. This one, yeah, this is a Betty Page dress. That's the brand. And I believe I got this one in Vegas several years ago I think it's from the Betty Page store, actually. So yeah, I really like this one. Again, probably a good option for a fancier event. Maybe if you're in Vegas going to see a show, going clubbing after, going to a nice dinner. I think it would be great for any kind of, really fancy event that's not super conservative, obviously. So a fancier event that's not on the conservative side. I think this would be a really good option. And then for my last choice, it's actually the dress I'm wearing now. So I'll show you a bit better in the try-on. But as you can tell, it has obviously a low V, so it's definitely more revealing in the front. But, for an event that, you can be a little bit more, show a little more skin, I think this would be a great one. Now it does have 3/4 inch, or 3/4 length rather, sleeves. So that, if it's a fall night out or something like that, it's going to keep you a little bit warm. And I really like this one because of the tulip shape, which you'll see in the try-on. So it has, very form-fitting at the top, and then it kind of goes out a little bit. So it exaggerates almost your hip line. So that tulip skirt, they call it, I think it's very flattering for curvy girls. It really accentuates having the small waist and then the larger hips, along with the, showing quite a bit of cleavage as well. So, and I love this beautiful royal blue color. I think this one is just a really pretty dress. This one is from Fashion Nova. I believe I got this a year or two ago from Fashion Nova, and I really like it. So I think this is a good choice, again, for clubbing, a nice dinner out with your honey, and, you know, maybe going out dancing afterwards or something like that. I think this would be an awesome option. So I hope I've given you guys some interesting choices to look for when selecting, you know, going out fancier outfits. And again, I personally am partial to my dresses, so I will usually always recommend a dress over like a two-piece outfit, for example. But that's just me. Of course, there's a lot of two-piece outfits that would work for formal events as well, like a long maybe midi skirt and a cute matching top, so like a matching set would be nice. So yeah, and just to mention again for reference, typically my size in dresses is a size medium if it's a small, medium, large sizing. And if it's like a size 2, 4, 6, 8 typical, I would be either a 6 or 8 depending on the style of the dress. So, and again, a good place to shop for these clothing items, I would say if it's online, Fashion Nova, as I mentioned. Boohoo has some really cute ones, even though none of these were from Boohoo, but Boohoo's really good. Fashion Nova, Boohoo, where else? That's kind of the main ones. Oh, of course, pinupgirlclothing.com, as I mentioned. And then if you're going to like in-store, I always think, you know, Winners, surprisingly, or like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, any of those kinds of stores, the dress section, you never know what gems you're gonna find there. So make sure to check those places out as well if you're going in store. Anyway, again, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. I'd love to see you back again. I make videos like this every week. Thanks again for watching. Hope you have a great day. Bye!